Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh man. Good evening. How you doing? Good afternoon. That's wishful thinking. Man, how are we doing? You'll notice it's not 7 o'clock. This is Content and Cocktails, and this normally happens at 7 o'clock. But I had completely. I've had a lovely afternoon. I've spent time with family, and I've come to Content and Cocktails late on today. So that's the way it goes sometimes. But I'm here. I'm here, and I'm going to have a drink, and I'm going to chat with you about video and stuff. Hello, Carly. Yes, I've been down. I've had supper at Rockfish, which is a rather nice fish place in Plymouth. Well, there's a few places around the country, but my parents are visiting, and I've seen them today, and we all went down and had a no. So this evening we're going back to the Wellspring where Content and Cocktails began, and we are going to 100 Cocktails by Bernard, and we are going to be having something called, rather ominously, called a Cheerio cocktail. And the Cheerio cocktail contains a small measure of Italian vermouth. So we've got sweet Italian vermouth, a small measure of a French vermouth. So we've got a Lillet. I know it's not, it's vermouth enough. A dry gin. It's not Plymouth gin, but it'll have to do. Some absinthe and some orange bitters, shaken up and poured into a little glass. So I have no idea what tonight's going to be about, Content and Cocktails wise. So I've disobeyed all of my rules, and I am totally winging this. So but you will notice I may be winging it, but I've got a structure. The structure is the cocktail. So it is all good. I've got the structure is kind of here. The content, the cocktails here, the content might not be 100%. So what I'm going to say, my structure this evening is I will take questions on any topic you want, video or whatever you fancy. it's a dangerous kind of approach, but it's all I've got. It's what I've got tonight. I will say that we're not far off cart close on Video Academy. So if you fancy coming in and joining this merry band of brothers and indeed sisters on this Video Academy journey, there is still time to jump in. Andy, we are drinking a Cheerio cocktail, which is basically nothing but liquor, but cold, shaken. So it's a small measure of Italian vermouth, a small measure of French vermouth, a measure of gin, and a small measure of absinthe, shaken up, dash of orange bitters, and it does look a little bit like an off license, doesn't it? It's kind of it's a slightly upsetting mix of orange bitters, some dash of that there, and a small. It's not like you're not putting loads of absinthe in, because that would be that would be a finishing move, wouldn't it? And it can come out a sort of a sludgy brown color, as most of the cocktails from this book do. But it'll probably taste quite nice. It'll either taste quite it's a sort of slightly unpleasant, dirty dishwater color. Yeah. Bye, indeed. Okay. Strain this off. It's a sort of, yeah, I mean, it's kind of got like a sort of medical, ooh, it's kind of got a slightly medical sample color to it, which is not 100% pleasant. But the aromas are sort of strongly sort of, the absinthe is working hard on this one, so I'm getting that sort of aniseedy. I've got to say, and Mike Boss would laugh at me at this, were he here. That is not 100% unpleasant. It's not one of Bernard's best, but it's not one of her worst. So, what have we got here then? Thank you. It's all of this drinking online that I do. So, what do you recommend as lighting when doing a live? Well, so I'm actually, I'm sort of cheating this a little bit because I'm managing my light in this situation in two different ways. The first way is that I'm using a manual lens, which I can open the aperture quite wide, so I can control the sort of light levels by manually. So that's slightly overexposed. Bring it down a bit. I'm manually controlling the exposure of the camera. So that's the first way I'm managing the light. The other way is that actually I've got three screens in front of me. I've got a monitor screen up on the wall, and I've got two screens there. And I've set my my screensaver screen, my background, to be a predominantly white image. Oh, hang on. Are you saying I'm frozen? Let me have a look, because that's not great if I am. Oh, I've got. Oh, look at that quality of internet. I'm got really terrible. Oh, I've got. Yeah, I'm not happy with the way that looks, but I can only see top half, no drinks. Well, there's the drink. So I've got a. You know what? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop this and then come back. I'm gonna reconnect because the quality of connection is just terrible. So watch out for me. I'll be back in a moment.